and welcome to you all to Our Africa. My name is Matapelo Moloi, and this is a show that aims to honor all Africans across this beautiful continent. Well, a few weeks ago, we spoke on the importance of us Africans wearing our own clothing, and today we're celebrating a decade of the African Fashion Week with some of the world-renowned designers.
It's almost 10 years since the very first Africa Fashion Week, which was launched by Africa Fashion International, a brainchild of Dr. Precious Moloi Motsepe. The very first show saw 50 designers come together in Johannesburg to showcase Africa's talent. The event has over the years attracted international media and buyers, with some of the American and European designers looking on and adopting what they refer to African aesthetics to their own work. This year's event, titled Rooted in Style to promote African excellence, saw 44 designers from across the continent showcase the latest trends over 3 years, with a lot of emphasis put on inspiring the up-and-coming designers that are looking to create a mark in the work of fashion. Some local celebrities were also spotted on the ramps, strutting their stuff for different designers, while others came in support, including rapper Kulichana, who came to see the mother of his child work the runway.
Mama Lifika, Asanda Maku, Rough Tune, One Source, that One Source collaboration, and Rough Tune was amazing. And also just to come support, the movement, and for the longest I used to feel like there's a little disconnect with like the rappers and the fashionistas over there and the filmmakers over there, and it's good to see everybody coming together,
TV personality Zizo Beda was one of those that also hit the ramp for local designer Khosi Nkosi.
Oh, my outfit I love. They told me that I'm dressed in Sesotho, kind of with a modern twist, which I really love, because most people it's immediately, it's a Xhosa. So today was a celebration of all cultures. Well, what I love about what Khosi Nkosi done, as she always told the story, is that there's diversity and we celebrate it. You saw on the ramp today, there were tall girls, short girls, slim girls, curvy girls, and being a new mom, it was exciting for her to even think of me to be featured today. And it's just so true of who she is as a designer that everyone can be the Khosi Nkosi woman.
The aim of Fashion Week is to provide designers with a platform to promote their work and attract sales from the public and sponsors. What is encouraging is that more and more Africans are starting to embrace their cultural identity.
I'm starting to see a lot of that. I'm seeing people, I'm seeing guys in prints. I'm just seeing this patriotism that we have now, and it's become more cooler to be African. Yeah.
TV personality Zizo Beda was one of those that also hit the ramp for local designer Khosi Nkosi.
Oh, I love just the diversity of Africa's fashion. I love that our stories are coming across much stronger now, and we're not running away from our roots. There's also a combination of where we can wear more of our culturally inspired outfits to the workplace, which is fantastic. It's not frowned upon to have a duke, so to pay homage as well to where we come from, but do it in a way that can also, be suitable in a workspace, like I said.
With over 44 designers showing their clothing at this year's Africa Fashion Week, one of our picks is Adama Paris, who manufactures her clothing in Morocco.
Adama Ndiaye is a Senegalese fashion designer who's well known for promoting fashion on the continent. She left the banking industry in order to follow her passion and create a fashion label called Adama Perry.
Oh, Adama Perry woman is a woman who's not defined by one brand, by one culture. I like to think that my women are multicultural. They travel, they open-minded, and that's why in all my collection I just want my woman to pick pieces. Adama Perry's woman is a woman can wear Khosi and Nkosi with Adama Paris and with Tutsi or with other designers. That's what I like about my women. They are there and they're fearless.
In 2002, Adama had a vision to start the Dakar Fashion Week, which attracts international designers and media. She also helped organize Black Fashion Week events in Brazil and the Czech Republic. Her designers are manufactured in Morocco and are sold globally in big cities like New York, Tokyo, London and Paris.
And yeah, about like being in this industry for that long, I'm grateful and I'm blessed to be able to do what I like and to be able to live my African dream, because that's really important for me, coming from Senegal, a small country in West Africa, being able to travel the world and to tell my story, to tell my African story, my woman, my Black woman story. It's just meant a lot to me. So I'm blessed and I thank whoever helping me doing that.
Her collection for this year's Fashion Week was inspired by African women slaves who were infamous around the late 1800s for their sense of style.
My collection was inspired by Signor. Signor was the name used for colored people in the 18th and 19th century in the island of Gore. It was the slave island. All the slave was going back from there, and there was some group of women, beautiful women, who were allowed to live in the master's house because they were beautiful, and they had lots of power. And I said because they were beautiful, and I just wanted to tell their story by using my fashion, and I wanted to remind people of also at that time it was not all good and pink like we say. It was really a bad time for Black people, but those strong women managed to do it with style. So I want to tell that story.
She points out the fact that not many Africans are given the credit for inspiring global fashion.
Oh, as African, we definitely influence fashion in the world, but the sad thing is we don't get much credit about it. And that's why AFI, that's why Dakar Fashion Week, all these fashion weeks in Africa are important to just tell our story and get credit from it. Because, you know, most of the time, international brand, they influence and they whatever, inspired by Africa, but we don't get credit out. That's the worst part of it. But, you know, we're getting there. We're doing our thing, and I can't wait to see that time. I hope I'll see that time when African fashion is going to be up there, like all over the top.
Another fashion designer who also showcased his collection is Orapeleng Modutli, a Kimberley-born talent who's established himself in creating bridal wear.
The collection was inspired by the Queen of the Forest, Maleficent, because if you have seen the movie, she rules and she's strong and she's sophisticated, which really is in tune with our woman. So we decided to move away from bridal wear on the ramp and go more to ready to wear and really escort our woman to different destinations, like for more when she goes and meets the girls, go to resorts, more in a corporate space, getting married and ruling the world.
Both these designers find a platform like African Fashion Week of utmost importance for their brands.
It's very important showcasing at Mercedes-Benz Fashion Week because the platform is massive, because you get to spread your footprint into the Pan-African market and taking it globally. And really it exposes you to so many brands that want to collaborate with your brand and really bringing in more business.
Oh, I think it's important to show in Africa Fashion Week, Fashion International, because first of all, because I'm African, and second, because Dr. Precious is working really hard to promote fashion in Africa. And as African designer, we all need to gather behind her and just promote our fashion, tell our story with our own words.
And with that, it's time to take a short break. When we do return, though, we meet the man behind the label, Shari Ngowi. Don't go anywhere.